morning, guys. Today what we're going to do is we're going to preview our chip savers. So we're going to make a couple cracks, and then we're going to fill those cracks. So we already have one right here in the glass. We'll go ahead and mark that, and right now we're going to make a couple more. There's another one. Alright guys, now that we made our chips, what we're going to do is we're going to apply our chip savers. What happens is that you put one of these on immediately when you get a chip, and that's going to prevent any dirt, dust, or bug guts, or honestly any particles from getting inside of the actual glass. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull one off, put it right on there. Now it's sealing everything inside. It's pretty much just like Scotch tape with our logo and insignia. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to experience normal weather conditions. We're going to have some rainwater pouring on there, getting inside of that crack. Maybe you drive through some dirt, cake that on there, rub it on in there, get it nice. Because after all, we are driving on the highway during a monsoon season, right? Maybe put a little fertilizer on there. It doesn't really honestly matter what's inside. The purpose of it is that when you get chips and you're driving, it's almost impossible not to have any type of imperfection getting inside of there. So what the chip saver does is it goes on top, prevents it from getting worse, and prevents any particles from getting inside of there to give us a clean actual repair. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and fill these. Wipe them off. Alright, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a repair on the actual chip that was not sealed. You can see in the base, right at the center, how it has discoloration as opposed to this one. What that is, that's all the particles that we threw in there. The dirt, water, mixture, mud, everything's inside of there. And you can see the actual color difference on the front of the knife. This is what we're trying to prevent with our chip savers. Cool thing about this repair kit is right now it's building pressure. So you have a little spinning wheel in the back, and what it's doing is there's a plunger inside. The plunger's creating pressure. As we push the plunger in and the chamber gets lower and lower, we're actually forcing the resin inside of the glass. This repair kit's not like most of them don't have a vacuum sealed chamber in here, and what you actually have to do is on this initial point you have to take a drill bit and you have to drill out that glass. With this, it takes the chance of breaking it during the repair down significantly. What we're going to do is we're going to inject it. And you can see that it's starting to take. We'll do a couple tricks on it. Really get one in there. You can see this bubblation right here. What's going on is the actual resin's going inside of the chip, and it's forcing it along out here. Couple tricks that we can use to make the repair go a little better. To use heat when it's winter time. You put it on the inside, it's not going to look the best right now. You put it on the inside, you go around it. What it's going to do is it's going to cause that resin to thin out, and as you move the heat around the actual crack, it's going to cause it to suck in. It's going to fill the crack a little bit better. The other thing that we do is we rub it's just a soft little windshield saver, honestly. They come on the glass. We rub it on the backside, and the amount of pressure causes the glass to expand, and it allows the resin to go ahead and suck on in. So we're going to do that a little bit. And these take several different times to clear pressure and do the repair again. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this repair, and I'm gonna jump back up on this one, and we'll see how. Alrighty, so we did a quick repair on the second chip, which was this one. We did not fill it all the way. The reason why is just because of the amount of damage that we had. These cracks, there's no point in actually fully fixing them just because they continue, and at some capacity it's just going to continue to run. So what we do from this aspect is we're going to take the cellophane tabs that we have off. What we did is we let the UV rays hit these, cure them to where the actual physical resin is hardened inside. I'm going to pull them off. Now, if you look at these, you're going to notice the difference on them. So this one, you can tell all these striations took. They're a lot less visible than they were prior. And you're going to see the initial point of impact right there. With how large these are, it looks like a crater. That's why it's going to discolor like that with the sun. This is the one that did not get the chip saver on top of it. So you're going to see the initial point of impact, all of this just caked inside of there because we did not clean it very well. But if you look on the inside, all this discoloration, that is all dirt, dust, water, and mud particles. What happened is when it gets the actual chip repair resin inside, the resin's forcing all of the debris inside the chip. So you can clearly tell that both of these are pretty severe damage. But you can tell that this one, even though we did a quick repair, it's still visible, it's still gonna happen. You can see where the actual resin went inside of the chip. And you can tell all of this with all the actual excess particles, bug guts and stuff like that. So when you guys do get a chip, what you can do is just honestly take a quick picture of it, send it to me. I can tell you if it's something you need to worry about or not. If it's something that you need to worry about and you do need to get fixed, throw a chip saver over it. And the reason why is just the amount of dirt and particles that get inside. If you leave it for a week, it's one thing, but if you leave it for a couple months, most repairs are going to look like this. This repair at its core, without these striations, if we would have finished this repair will not go anywhere, but you are never not going to see that repair. This one, after we fully cured it and we got it to go away, it's going to blend into the glass where you're just going to have a little point of impact. So that's us with Phil's Glass with the chip savers. If you guys like any or need any immediately, shoot me your address. We can go ahead and drop some in the mail and get you guys some. But it does increase longevity for repairs. We don't have to make it out there the same day to get a good quality repair. You could leave it on there for months at a time. Or honestly, if you didn't want to get it fixed at all, you could leave it on there, and a year down the road, somebody else buys your car, they can go ahead and get it fixed on there. The chip savers won't degrade like that. They will go ahead and maintain it, and they do peel right off. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.